Right then guys, how's it going? It's JTJudgment here as always, and welcome back guys to another Team of the Year player review on my channel in FIFA 16 Ultimate Team. And today we're going to be taking a look at the 93 rated Frenchman from Juventus, Paul Pogba. But before I get into the review on this beastly looking card, I gotta give a massive shout out and say a massive thank you as always guys to the boy that was nice enough to let me use his account to do this review. Links are going to be down below in the description as always. Also accompanying that in the description down below is going to be a link to cdkeys.com if any of you guys are looking to buy some MSP, some PSN codes, maybe some cheap games. Definitely check them out guys, they got some of the best prices around. So Paul Pogba in this year's Ultimate Team, I gotta be honest with you guys, I wasn't really looking to review this card, you know, I was just going to be focusing mainly when it comes to my reviews on the legends, but I got asked by one of the boys that has let me use players in the past. He told me, you know what JT, I've got my hands on Team of the Year Paul Pogba, if you want to use him, he's there for you to use whenever you have time. I was like, wow, absolutely fantastic, I'd love to use him, so I jumped on the account, played a few games with him, and oh my days guys, I've used some fantastic players over the past couple of weeks, but Paul Pogba, I gotta go out there and say he's got to be extremely close to the top of that list. You know, from the very first game I used him, he was absolutely insane, guys. And it comes to no surprise, you know, because you look at his in-game stats and the stats on the card, you are buying, or you at least you should be buying, one of the best players easily in the entire game, because not only is he one of the only players, guys, one of the handful of players in this game to have every stat on the card 80 or above. You look at his in-game stats, guys, and they blow some of the other stats that other players have in this game out of the water. His in-game stats, guys, some of the best of the bunch. 94 vision, 93 reactions, 97 strength, 90 jumping, 96 ball control, 95 dribbling, 98 long shots, 98 shot power. You see where this is going, guys. Nearly every in-game stat is in the green color, and to see that, guys, it just makes your jaw hit the floor. You know, when you look at his card face stats, 84 pace, 87 dribbling, 90 passing, 93 dribbling, 94 physical, and 80 defending. So what can you say about a card that has stats like these, you know, because it is pretty obvious that he is going to be one of the best players in the game, and it was like that exactly for me in game, guys. From the very first game that I used him to the very last game, for every single game that I played, he was getting involved, and he was a game changer, you know. If I played a game and I went behind in the first half, Paul Pogba's Team of the Year card would kick in, and he'd bring the games back, you know. I had an absolute blast using this card, and like I said, you use a card with stats like this, he's easily going to be one of the best players you use throughout the entire year, and that is exactly what he was like for me. Now, there is one or two things that I did pick up on that I did feel could have been better, and that was his passing, and sometimes he did feel very slow on the ball. And most of the time, guys, Paul Pogba, I didn't really have a problem with his pace, but the more I used him, there were times where I noticed that he actually got very, very slow on the ball. You know, there were many occasions where he found a lot of space. His positioning just put him into positions that made it so easy for him to score goals and do a lot of damage, that he had loads of space, and in those situations I found Paul Pogba to be very, very slow from times, you know, which did make me think, why is this happening? Because not only has he got good pace stats, he's also got 92 stamina in game, so his pace shouldn't really be dropping that much, yet at times it did for me. So something to keep in mind when using this card. And something that I really did notice and really did surprise me is that his passing for me wasn't really the greatest. Now, I will admit, guys, I did use Paul Pogba in many positions, one of which being striker, and seeing as he was so good for me, I did just pass the ball a lot to him and just go on runs and try to do everything with him, simply because the boy was so freaking amazing for me, you know. But I did try making assists with this card on a regular basis, and for some reason he just didn't pick them up for me, you know. I would press to pass in a certain direction to a certain player and he would just fail for me, and even though he's got 90 passing on the card, it really did not feel like that in game for me, guys. So in my personal opinion, something to keep in mind definitely if you are thinking of buying this card for yourself. But without doubt, guys, his strengths really do outweigh his weaknesses. His pace in a general basis for me didn't really have a problem, even though from time to time he did feel a little slow for me. Dribbling a ball ball control, absolutely bloody bonkers, guys. The ball just sticks to this boy's feet like a magnet. It is absolutely ridiculous. Easily one of the best dribblers that I have used so far. I think the clips that I include in this video will show you guys exactly what his dribbling and ball control is like. He's not one of those players that have a really heavy touch as well, guys, so that's something that made me enjoy using him that much more. His shooting and either foot is absolutely out of this world, guys. Easily one of the best shots that I have used so far in this game, and that is big for me in this game because I am somebody that likes to score goals from outside the box on a regular basis. As you guys will know if you've seen many of my reviews, I like to score long shots. It's how I play. It's how I have fun playing FIFA, and that box is ticked with the Team of the Year Pogba, guys, without a doubt. Strength-wise, didn't have a problem whatsoever. Again, I think the clips will show you guys what his strength is like. He just bullies people off the ball, you know, and he really does hold his own, guys, so strength is not something that you need to worry about with this card. He's also got 4-star skills and 4-star weak foot, so skillers, you will have an absolute blast using this card as you have the ability to score some very, very nice looking goals. He's also got 4-star weak foot, but like I said, with his shooting, his left foot is just as good as his right foot, guys. You will be able to score some screamers with either foot, that is for damn sure. And his positioning for me, top notch. He's got high attacking work rate, medium defensive, but he was always attacking for me. I didn't really feel that medium defensive when using him in game. He was always in the position that I needed him to be. He was making runs on his own. It really did make me love using this card that much more. So I gotta say, positioning again with this card, absolutely no problem. So basically, guys, when it comes down to it, I think his current price is around 700 to 750,000 coins. When I did use him quite a while back. I am a little bit late bringing this review out. I do apologize there, guys. I gotta say, guys, easily he is definitely worth his current price of around 700 to 750,000 coins. That price is an absolute bargain for a player that beasts in this game. He is absolutely fantastic, well worth it. Let me know in the comment section down below your thoughts on this card if you have used him yourself. Don't forget as well, guys, to smash the like button as well if you did enjoy and this video did help you decide whether or not to go out and buy the player for yourself. Subscribe today as well for more player reviews to come from myself very, very soon. And as always, guys, please take care and I will see you all next time. Ta-da, guys.